Well, my grandfather was a tiny landlord. Was considered after liberation was considered to be a bad guy. So I know how tough it was when I was a kid. To the Hangzhou Hotel, now called Hangzhou Shangri-La Hotel, because that was the hotel can receive the foreign visitors. So every morning for 9 years, I showed them around as a free guide. They taught me English. And I think that changed me. Today, I'm a 100% made in China. I've never got a one-day train outside China. And when people talk to me, say, Jack, how can you speak English like that? Why sometimes you talk like an Western guys? I think that was the 9 years. These Western tourists opened my mind because everything they told me are so different from the things I learned from the schools and from my parents. So now I have a habit. Whatever I see, whatever I read, I use my mind. Examinations, so I failed 3 times. Not a lot of fail. I failed for funny things that I failed a key primary school test for 2 times, and I failed 3 times for the middle schools. You will never believe in Hangzhou, my city, there's only one middle school that lasts only 1 year. It was changed from primary school, middle school, because our graduates of our school, no middle school accept us because we were too bad. They will become a middle school. We're not that good. Even today, we still have a lot of people reject us. When I graduate from universities, and before for 3 years I tried to fill in the universities. So I applied jobs 30 times, got rejected. I went for a police, they said, no, you're not good. I went to even the KFC. When KFC came to China, come to my city, 24 people went for the job. 23 people accepted. I was the only one guy. And we went for police. 5 people, 4 of them accepted. I was the only guy that I received it. So to me, being turned down, rejected. Oh, by the way, I told you that I applied for Harvard for 10 times, rejected. I know I'll be rejected. I just don't want to say that.
Yeah, sorry now. 10 times you wrote them and said, I'd like to come to Harvard.
Yeah, and then I told myself someday I should go teach there, maybe.
I think that can be arranged.
Young people to study us. We're going to open in every 10 years. So 1999, we started the business, and people ask, why not Beijing, Shanghai, why Hangzhou? Back then, Hangzhou is nowhere, and I think at that time, Nokia was so good at that time. And I said, guys, where's Nokia? It's a thing that some small island headquarters there. It's not where you are. I don't see it. It's where your heart is, where your vision is. So we said, Beijing, they love SOE, state-owned business. Shanghai, they love multinational companies. IBM, Microsoft, they embrace you. Startup, entrepreneur, forget it, right? So I said, if in Beijing, we're nobody. In Shanghai, we're nobody. If we go back to Hangzhou, we're the only child of the local family. So we started. There is such an American model already there. But they say, Alibaba, we don't see this kind of model, right?
They say Jack's crazy.
Yeah, this is crazy guy. I mean, I remember my first time in Time magazine, they call me Crazy Jack. I think crazy is good. We are crazy, but we're not stupid. If everybody agree with me, if everybody believe our idea is good, we have no chance. I worry about it today. Young people, a lot of young people lose hope, lose vision, and start to complain. Because we also have the same period. Because when it's not a good feeling being rejected by so many people. We also depressed, but at least later we find the world has a lot of opportunity. How you see the world, how you catch the opportunity. With my background, my family background, with my education background, I would be like -2 or -3 if this is 0. Honestly, because I know who I am from my father, my mother, and my aunts. Nobody in my family that is like a government officer, a business leader. That is why in the past 20 years, we never got even 1 cent from government, 1 cent from the China banks. Because you don't have any 关系, right? So that you just have to do from scratches. And with no matter how hard I work, I probably like a 2 or 3 if there's a 10, 2 or 3, that's my top. But today I'm like a 6. So the 4 difference, that does not belong to me. That's not me. So people think, Jack, you're so good. No, I'm not that good. But people say you're the bad. No, I'm not that bad, right?